Fans, are you ready? Because PKAW Entertainment brings KAW Reunion Tour to Jackson, Tennessee, October the 26th, 2023 at the Slide and Ride Rodeo Arena. Big stars set to appear. KAW Originals, I wouldn't tell you no lies. PKFNW is on the way. We've got tickets, we've got babes, we've got beer, we've got blunts, and we've got blood. Check out our sponsors. The Convicts will be appearing. Oh yeah, that's right. Danny B. Good and his son, DJ Brown. The fabulous Chris Rocker coming to KAW at the Slide and Ride Rodeo Arena, October the 26th, 2023. We're kicking ass and chewing bubblegum, and we're all out of bubblegum.
All right, y'all, you seen it right there. KAW Reunion Tour, October 26th, Jackson, Tennessee, Slide and Ride Rodeo Arena. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Look, it's all about Premier Pro Wrestling today. I'm waiting on the great folks from Premier Pro to get on. We had a little link issue, I think. I sent them some new links, so we're waiting on them to come on. But until they do, I tell you what, I'll go on and do some promoting. That way we ain't got to do it at the end of the show while we're waiting. Look, these guys have got two big shows coming up this month. They've got tomorrow night, Dyer, Tennessee at the Dyer Fire Department. You don't want to miss it. And then October 27th at the Bradford High School, or one of the Bradford schools. I think it's the high school. Another great night of pro wrestling action, Premier Pro Wrestling. But I tell you what, guys, let me do a little promoting and we'll see if they get on. If not, I'll promote some and it'll be a short show tonight. I'll run through the matches for you and show you who's there, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, as y'all know, October 25th, big show for me. I'm looking forward to it. David Jett, Terry Golden, MCW, Memphis Championship Wrestling, parental advisory, zero fucks given. We're going to find out all the nuts and bolts about the WWE developmental deal. Well, actually, back then it was a WWF developmental deal. WWE wasn't even a thing. We're going to talk about the talent they sent in. We're going to see if what they promised was delivered or not. We're going to hear Terry Golden's thoughts about Jerry Lawler. We're going to hear David Jett's thoughts about Jerry Lawler. He mentioned a little altercation one night in the back of the Coliseum, so I'm interested to see what he's got to say about that and what these cats has got to say. That's a don't miss show. Wednesday, October 25th at 7 p.m. Memphis Championship Wrestling. Zero fucks given. Don't miss it. All right, guys, we're going to move on to the next one. The night before the 25th, we've got the final update show for the PKAW Entertainment and the big KAW Reunion Tour. We just seen the teaser for it. It's October 26th at the Slide and Ride Rodeo Arena. You're going to see some of the old KAW stars mixed in with these new PKAW guys. Going to be an awesome show. You don't want to miss it. And this is Tuesday, October 24th at 7 p.m. Do not miss it. 2 days in a row, we got the big PKAW Entertainment update show for the KAW Reunion Tour on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we got the guys who created KAW and went on to run the developmental territory of Memphis Championship Wrestling for the WWE. 2 nights in a row, you do not want to miss. October 24th, 7 p.m. It's a Tuesday. And I got one more coming up. I've got October 18th. Here we go. I got October 18th. You can see right there. We got Harry Clapp, better known as Serpent to most people. That's a Wednesday. It's October 18th at 7 p.m. And you can see right there, it says wanted. This dude feels like he's a wanted man, and we're going to find out why. And I seen some recent stuff that happened last week at their show, and I'm beginning to believe he is a wanted man. MCW went topsy-turvy last Friday night. We're going to talk to him about it and see what his thoughts is going on with the situation. Do not miss it. It's Wednesday, October 18th at 7 p.m. Hey, I just seen them. They just popped in. Let me get this off of here. We got the great guys and girls from Premier Pro Wrestling. I'm just going to bring them on. There we go. What's
Hey,
up, guys?
Hey, Buster.
How y'all doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good, man. Look, y'all, we got T-Pain, we got Zach Kaiser, and we got the always lovely $1 Million Baby right there. These are the guys right here with a couple of more that really make everything happen for Premier Pro Wrestling. And hey, guys, 2 big shows this month, not just one.
Yeah.
Y'all got 2.
Yeah, got 2 this month.
Well, I tell you what, I was just telling them about y'all having 2. Before we even talk about tomorrow night's show, I want to pull up the graphic for the October 27th show, and you can kind of tell us a little bit about it if y'all would like to.
All right.
Let me get it up here. Y'all know I'm slow with this, so just bear with me. Yeah, here we go. Going to be a big month for Premier Pro Wrestling. 2 shows. What, 2 weeks apart?
Yes, sir.
All right, now when is this? Now it's October 27th, and where is it, Payne?
It's going to be at the Bradford High School right here in Bradford, Tennessee.
Now, y'all have actually ran shows, a few shows at the Bradford High School. Always had real good turnouts.
Yeah.
Is this the first Premier Pro show y'all ran, or is this the second one under the Premier Pro banner?
The first one, this will be the first one at the high school gym.
Okay. First Premier Pro show at the gym.
Correct, yeah. Now, we just recently did one at the Doodle Soup Festival out at the park in Bradford, and we had a really good turnout.
Yeah, that was an awesome show, man. I hate that I missed that show, dude. I watched the footage of it, man. Awesome crowd, awesome show, man. The fans were into it, man. Hell of a crowd too. Big crowd. I can see, hey, I seen a comment from him earlier wanting to know if we're gonna take viewer questions or whatever, and he's on here. The most heat-gettingest manager in the business around this area, Justin Klein. He says, we know your accent, you're a little slow. So he's starting on me already, and I'm putting him over, y'all.
Justin Klein.
Tell me, is that not Justin Klein to the T?
Got it written all over him.
Well, look, man, tell us about some of the talent we're going to see on this show at the Bradford High School.
Well, as you can see, the show itself is called Halloween with the Crawleys. So obviously the Crawleys is going to be in the house for sure. How can you have a Halloween show without the Crawleys?
Right.
And then, of course, we have Jason Genesis in the house. He does have a big matchup, coming up tomorrow night. So we'll see if he can still hold on the title going forward into the Bradford show. Also, we have Sean Hoodrich there. There'll be a photo op opportunity with some snakes that he comes out to the ring with. We've got Markel, obviously. He'll be defending his title that night as long as he can overcome Braden Toon. Now, if Braden beats him, obviously Braden will fill that spot and the poster will have to change.
Yeah, he's got his hands full with Toon now. I'll tell you, Toon is out there, and he's really been making some waves all over the country.
Absolutely.
Well, look, Justin Klein's back. He's back again, y'all. I'm sorry to cut y'all, but he said turnout rate is probably better than their graduation rate. You got to be talking about Bradford, I would assume, because you know how Justin is. He likes to piss everybody off anywhere he goes before he gets there.
Yeah, that is that. Hey, that's the heat magnet in him. You know what I mean? But Justin, he's been clowning all month about the Tigray Dark. Well, look, hey, he might have a tiger mask on, but look, hey, the kid's had some phenomenal matches, and he better not sell him short.
Yeah, that match with him and Walker 13, the Graveyard match, the Buried Alive match, awesome match. That's one I wish I would have been there to see. That's one of the times, me and you actually had this conversation. That's a lot of times shows promote things like that, and then they just really don't deliver on the final product. But I think you guys delivered wholeheartedly on that. To me, it was awesome. There's some people that say, well, it's a little too much entertainment, but pro wrestling is entertainment.
Absolutely.
Well, you can cut it any way you want to. Pro wrestling is entertainment above and beyond anything else, and I was proud of you guys with that match, man. Y'all went all out with it. Actually dug the grave, had the floodlights, man. The ending of it with the smoke coming out too. Hey, look, at this level, y'all did the absolute best you could possibly do. I don't think nobody could have done that better.
We appreciate that. We had a lot of time invested in just that one match. I mean, people don't realize, what all we did to prepare for that. But there was a lot of time invested in that.
Yeah, he better watch out. Him and Brandon both, they better not overlook Tigray Dark. It's Absolutely. As simple as that, man. But look, October 27th at the Bradford School. What time's bell time, Payne?
We're going to shoot for 7:30. It could be 7:45. It depends on how the people's flowing in. And actually, this initial show is really there's a little girl we raised some money for a couple months back over at the Dyer Fire Department, and we did it just off of a win there. But this one is actually set up to raise money for her family. I mean, she's going through some cancer treatments, and her parents they ain't been able to work since about the beginning of June. And that takes a toll on somebody with bills coming in and, travel forth to Memphis. So we're going to try to do this, and we hope for a great turnout where we can provide as much money to these folks as possible.
Absolutely. This is not just a premier pro wrestling show. This show's for a great cause. Everybody needs to come out and support this show. Hey, being off of work, not being able to work for that long, man, especially in the economy today, I can't even imagine, dude.
Yeah.
It's hard on everybody, especially when you're put in those kind of circumstances. It's even harder, man. That's a good thing y'all are doing, man.
Yeah, luckily they have had a lot of support from the city of Bradford. We raised some money for them during Doodle Soup. Well, Zach, obviously, he was on the Doodle Soup committee, and they kind of got that thing rolling, and they raised a good chunk of money there for them. But when you're off work that amount of time, obviously you can raise $10,000, and it about ain't going to do you much good because the bills are still coming, and it don't take long not to put money in to go through several thousands of dollars.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that one, man. But that's what it's all about too. That's something I see so many wrestling companies that just don't go and help their community like they should. I mean, it's just as simple as that. I don't know how else to say it. A lot of them promote that they do, but some of them really don't. But y'all always go out of your way to help anybody in the community. This is not the first thing. What was it? Several months ago, y'all raised a ton of money at the Dyer Fire Department for a young lady or a young man, wasn't it?
Yeah. Matter of fact, as unfortunate as it is, these girls are cousins.
Oh.
And it was a family ordeal. One overcame it, one did not, and one is having treatments. Matter of fact, Rylan, she didn't get past it like the other young lady did. So she's gonna have to go through the treatments, and she'll beat it.
Got to keep fighting. Don't give up, man. That's the key, man. No matter what, don't give up till the very end. Go out fighting if that's how it has to happen, but you got to fight.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Well, look, tomorrow night, Dyer, Tennessee, Dyer Fire Department. It's the annual monthly thing. You're back. Premier Pros back in Dyer. Look for it to be an awesome, awesome crowd. And y'all got an awesome lineup of matches, dude. I've got some of these graphics. We'll pull them up, and maybe we'll get a few words out of Zach and Baby on some of these matches. I definitely want to hear what Baby's thoughts are on her match for sure. And let's see what Zach does. I enjoyed listening to Zach last time he was here. Me and Zach, I thought we gelled real good. Zach's sitting over there just chomping at the bit like he's just ready to talk, and you won't let him, Brian. So
I just feeding along.
So I'm gonna pull up some of these matches. Look, guys, they're really not in any order because I don't know the order of how they're gonna play out on the show. So I'm just gonna pull them up and we'll discuss them and we'll go from there.
Sounds like a win.
Now, Payne, I'm gonna pull you up first. You got a match coming up, man. That this match is got a little heat behind it now. You two guys, Sloppy Slade has really went out of his way to push y'all's buttons, and not just yours, push buttons. I'm sure he's probably pushed Zach's buttons by pushing y'all's buttons. Tell us a little bit about this matchup, Payne.
Look, we went at it steady for the last two shows we've had. You know, I mean, Sloppy's one of them guys. I mean, he's really underrated. But as when we go out, I don't take him for granted. So when we go out there, it's absolutely been magic. Now he's gotten me once, and that was on a fluke, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Hey, you win some, you lose some, and then so moving forward, we got over to Bradford. I got the win on him over there. We're going to go over here, and we're going to have a tiebreaker. And who knows how this match is going to go? I'm sure as the other two has win, it'll be all over the place, and that's okay. That's kind of my style.
Yeah, it's a good matchup, man. I'm anxious to see how this one really plays out in the end, because this dude is man, he's cut some pretty vicious promos on you, on Baby. Baby, what's your thoughts of Sloppy Slade?
Well, I just think he talks a lot of crap, really, but he definitely puts up a good fight. I'm not going to take that for granted. I don't know. I think Brad can get him this time for sure.
We'll see. Tomorrow night, not long to wait.
You're there, so.
Well, Zach, as you can see, the heat magnet's at it again, and he's after you. He says, I enjoyed listening to Zach. Said no one ever. So, Zach, what you got to say to Klein? What you got to say to Justin Klein?
Justin Klein, that's all he does is run that mouth. I mean, whatever he said, it don't surprise me. I mean, we got shirts with his picture on the back of them. If you didn't know it, I mean, Justin, we think a lot of him, and it shows.
Oh, we talking about the Porky Pig shirts?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, y'all should have brought one on since he went after me right off the bat. Next time y'all on, let's bring one of these on. Let's promote these shirts. Let's show them off. Let's try to sell a few of them.
We'll do that. We might even give one of those.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. With Klein, shit, people will buy them shirts just to tear them up and burn them up in front of him, man.
Yeah, just to burn them right in front of him.
Ain't no doubt about that. Look, we got Eric J. And Eric J., like you said last time, Zach, if I'm thinking right, you said you and this guy's known each other since y'all was knee-high to a grasshopper. He says, all my folks in one place and enjoying the show. Eric, you know, always, I appreciate your support, man. Me and this guy really talk pretty regular now.
Hey, Eric, good dude.
Look, I don't want to say I'm coming to the show tomorrow night and then something happen and not show up, because, I mean, it's happened, but I plan on coming to the show tomorrow night. Unless something crazy happens like last time, my brother-in-law having a heart attack, we will be there. I'll be there. I think my wife's going to come, and we're going to bring our littlest one. She's been dying to go to wrestling, and, man, Premier Pro, Dyer Fire Department, Dyer, Tennessee, best pro wrestling around this part of Tennessee, and the best concessions around this part of Tennessee. You can come there. You can have an awesome time, watch some killer pro wrestling action, and eat some awesome food, too, prepared by the fire department, man.
Yeah, we try to give, man, we try to give top-notch stuff, you know. I mean, if you can't give them the best, then, I mean, you won't never progress.
Yeah, y'all have exceeded expectations. Y'all are building a above solid track record with shows, man. I mean, it's the honest truth. Y'all have put on probably, truth be told, y'all probably put on the biggest shows right here around our part here in West Tennessee of anybody that's come through since Premier Pros came into existence. Y'all have built a solid track record of excellent shows. The fans, hey, that's the tale anyway. We can sit here and talk about it, but the facts, when the fans come back and rebuy them tickets time after time, month after month, that right there tells you whether you're doing something right or you're not. And obviously, Premier Pro's doing a lot of things right. The fans love it. They always have a great time. it's a good atmosphere. It's a good pro wrestling atmosphere, guys.
This was a long time in the making. Me, Zach, and Baby. I mean, really, we drove to several shows, many Saturdays over the past couple years now, and we just went, watched, just watching how they run a show. You know what I mean? And then when they got all the P's and Q's together, we just pulled the trigger on it. You know. But it was something that we wanted to go and ride around to other places and see how they did things.
Yeah, man, you always got to do some research, man. It don't pay. It's like if you're thinking about running a new town, you need to go there several times. You need to kind of check the town out. Go in and eat at some of the places. Go into some of the stores, just like a customer, and just get the feel of the town. See what the atmosphere is. Some towns just don't have that atmosphere. Some towns you can walk in, you get that feeling immediately, hey, this probably ain't the right town. Other towns you go in, man, and immediately you can tell by the hospitality of the people and how they interact with you, a lot of times whether it's going to be an easier road or a harder road to try to run a show in a town. You know? Yeah. Justin says, stop promoting that shirt, but I'll tell you what, man. Look, maybe we can get him on next time to model the shirt.
There you go.
We can get him, look, hey, maybe we can take him to the show and we can get a dart board, draw it on the back of the shirt, and people can throw darts at him. During intermission.
Pin the tail on the pig.
There you go. Hey, wait, $2 a dart, man. I guarantee you at $2 a dart, you'll probably make more money off of Justin Klein getting his ass darted than you're going to make at the door, dude, off of ticket sales.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They would be lined up 2 miles long for that.
Hey, no kidding, though. A couple of shows ago, we had a guy come in and dressed up just like Justin Klein.
He sure was.
I seen a couple of the pictures, man. Hey, that right there is another thing. That's a compliment to him, and it's a compliment to y'all and what y'all are doing. When people start coming to the shows dressed as the talent, the wrestlers, and the managers, and the people that's part of the show, that says a lot right there. Justin Klein, instead of being pissed off about that, that's a compliment. He ought to be taking that as a compliment, man, because that's a big deal. People don't just go around and dress up. How often do y'all see people dress up as people at these shows around here?
That's very few and far between.
Justin does his job so well that one week the guy wanted to beat his ass, and the next week he's dressed just like him, loving him.
There you go, man.
He definitely works his part, and I mean he's pretty good at it.
Well, look, Eric's back, and he says, my whole family will be there, including the newborn. There you go. Justin, Eric is one of y'all's biggest supporters. I mean, but he's also a family friend too. But he is, man. He supports everything y'all do, not just Premier Pro. From what I can tell, Eric supports everything you guys do, period, in life and everything, man.
Yeah, man. Eric, Zach's known him all his life. He come in the picture to us just over the past year or so, and man, that guy's done things behind the scenes that people don't even know about. You know what I mean? He don't even get acknowledged for. You know, right. And the things he does do, I promise you, Eric, that we appreciate that to the max.
Well, look, this is a guy I had on last night. Y'all know this guy well, Daryl Bruff. He says, howdy, guys. Man, we talked a lot about Liberty Pro Women's Wrestling last night, and obviously he's going to be fading into the background here at the end of the year, but you guys are the one that's going to be taking over that spot, right?
Yeah, that's the go plan.
Ain't nothing going to change.
Are you? Go ahead, baby.
Nothing's going to change. It's still going to run the same. It's going to be smooth sailing. We have a pretty good team. Daryl has a pretty good team, and we're just going to pick up the pieces and keep on trucking.
Are y'all ready for that more load on your shoulders? Because I'll be honest with you, after talking to him last night, I didn't really know a lot about it. But after talking to him, there's a lot of work, it seems like, that goes on to doing these tapings. I mean, like he said, sometimes y'all start at 7 a.m. and don't get through till 7 p.m.
Well, well, really, I mean, for all of us, I mean, whether Daryl owns it, we're running it, whatever the case may be, we're going to have to be there either way. You know what I mean? Whether it's 10 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours. I mean, that's something we've committed to him and, to ourselves. I mean, we make good money going up there, all three of us.
Right. Yeah, I didn't believe the money that when he started quoting money last night. Actually, me and Eric had this conversation earlier today about that. I didn't realize there was that much money involved in it. I mean, there's a lot of money tied up. I got to thinking just at a low end, he said $204. And he said, y'all's last taping, y'all did 41 matches. Well, just at the low end of $200, that's over $8,000 right there.
Yeah, and it was a little bit, quite a bit higher than that. So,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, luckily for Daryl, he's got a great team. I mean, it's not just us. I mean, Jason, a little bit. Russell Goff, I know you're a little familiar with Russell, and then right. Johnny Morton. I mean, these people that that they don't get much recognition, for what they're doing there. But they don't ask for it either. Neither do we. You know what I mean? We're there as a team.
Look, Dave Bates says, I got $10 on that talking about the Justin Klein gimmick, man. That's right. That's 5 darts right there. Right there, 5 darts, man. There you go. Now, I'm sure he'll have to go to the hospital when the night's over, but maybe instead of darts, maybe you ought to get one of them things they use at school where you put your face in and charge people to throw pies at him. You can't tell me throwing pies at Justin. I'll pay to throw pies at Justin Klein myself, man.
Yeah, that's a good thought. We have to work on that.
Look, man, Justin will learn to leave me alone, man, over all day. I always put him over, and the first thing he does every time I see him is wants to go right for my throat, man.
Just shit on you.
I'll make sure his ass at Premier Pro he's always in something with a fan strap match, just a strap, Justin, man. We can sell belts, I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah.
They'll come, dude. Well, look, let's go back and promote another one of these matches, man. Let's run this card through and let these people know what they're going to be seeing tomorrow night. It's an awesome lineup, as always. Y'all always have awesome lineups. You get my eyes on me so I can see what I got coming up. All right, I tell you what, let's pull this tag match up. And I don't really know a lot about these guys. Zach, why don't you smarten us up about these guys? I know about the Crowleys, the Russell twins. I actually have seen them once live.
Yeah, well, everybody, you got the fan favorites in the Salem 3 or the Crowleys, however you want to call them. They're definitely going to be there, and they're going to put on a show no matter who they're in the ring with. But these Russell twins, they're definitely at a high caliber, and it should be a high-flying, hard-hitting match. I haven't got to see them live yet. I mean, they was in Trenton at one point in time, and I know they tore the house down there, so I don't expect nothing less. And if you get on Facebook and you look them up, I mean, they are pretty big right now, and they're making things happen.
Yeah, they're a hell of a team, man. They're explosive. They're fast.
Yeah,
they are fast.
A good tag team match is hard to find, and the Crowleys, they know each other so well. And then you got two brothers over here, two twin brothers on top of that. So their chemistry there is going to be top notch. So this should be a hell of a tag match.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup. The Crowleys are right now your current Premier Pro Tag Team Champions, right?
That's it.
There you go. Is this the title match?
It is a title match.
There you go. The belts are on the line. That's going to be a hell of a matchup right there. Like I said, I've seen these guys one time in Trenton. Hell of a tag team. Obviously, they're brothers. They're twins, so they work flawlessly together. They're fast as lightning, man. That right there is worth the price of admission on its own. Just that match alone. I'll be honest with you.
You just look at their gear. I mean, they got good looking ass gear. I mean, they're in shape. It really should be a good show with them.
Look, Justin Klein said, I absolutely will not participate in that. Yeah, you never know, Justin. Yeah, everybody always says that until they show up to the show, and then they end up doing some shit they never thought they'd do. We'll see about that, man. I'm thinking them pies to the face. I really like the idea about darts, but man, that's a little too violent. But pies to the face would be awesome. I'll be honest with you. Water balloons. Take him outside and let people throw water balloons or a dunk tank. Imagine Justin Klein in a dunk tank. Oh my God.
About December, good and cold, and put him in a dunk tank out there.
Exactly, man. Shit, there'll be people who don't even want to come to the show, just show up to pay money to dunk Justin Klein, man. Look, Daryl's back, and he said the Russell twins are awesome. Like the Crowleys, outstanding match. I agree. It's going to be an outstanding match. Both of those teams are awesome. I'm assuming the Crowleys have the free bird rule in effect, where it could be any of the three defend the belts.
Currently, yes.
Okay. Justin's back right now. He says the Salem three have met their match. Hope the Russell twins drag them back to the bayou. There you go. Well, we know who Justin Klein's rooting for right there.
Yeah, because
Justin's rooting for the Russell twins.
Done, so I guarantee he's hoping to see somebody dethrone them.
Ah, you're right about that. Hold on, guys. I'm going to pull up another one here. All right. Let me see. I'll tell you what, since Justin's all over this thing, let's go on and pull up him and Brandon's match with Tigray Dart. And let's take a look at that. And y'all, all three of y'all or whoever, y'all give me a little insight on this match. And we might even do some predictions, maybe. We'll see who comes out in the end tomorrow night. Tell us something about these guys.
Well, as you know Justin Klein and Brandon Savage, and they definitely work at a bunch of different companies, so they're no slouch as it is, but they're always running their mouth about this and that. And the Tigray Dark, I mean, he put on a hell of a match with Walker 13, so we just decided it was time to give them something, and Tigray was ready to come back. So we felt like this shouldn't be no match for him because Walker, I mean, I've stood next to Walker, and that's a big old guy. And Brandon Savage, as long as Justin Klein keeps his nose out of it, it's probably going to be short work.
So I'm predicting you're predicting Tigray Dark to win this match. Is that what you're saying, Zach?
Yeah, I definitely can't go with Justin Klein. I mean,
well, you better keep him
him and Brandon. I mean, nah, Brandon, he's all right, but a Tigray, I mean, the dude's fast, and I don't think Brandon, he's got it in him to keep up with him.
Zach, I hate to do it, but I think I'm going with Brandon just mainly because with Brandon and Justin together, we have seen the kind of tricks and shenanigans that Justin Klein pulls with the hot shots now with just Brandon. I'm going with Savage on this one. What say you, baby? Who are you picking in this one?
Well, I really wish Tigray would win, and I hope he does, but you got sneaky Justin, so the only time that he's going to keep his nose out of it is if he's not there, and apparently that's not going to happen.
So are you going with Justin and Brandon?
Yeah, they're going to screw Tigray over.
There you go. Right now it's 2-1. Payne, it's up to you, man. Are we going to tie this thing up and be at a deadlock until we see what happens, or is it going to be unanimous? Tell us what your prediction is, dude.
Man, I'm going to be honest. I mean, as you can see all over Facebook over the last month, he's made a mockery of him wearing a tiger mask, you know. And Tiger ain't said much. So I'm going to say he's sitting back drooling on that. You know what I mean? You know, Justin's so damn dirty. I'm gonna Tigray wins. But he, I mean, it's like a 2-on-1 match. You know what I mean? When you got them two clowns out there, you know, it's hard to beat 2-on-1. But with that,
well, look, Eric J come in and he says, but we can ban him from ringside.
Well, if the referee catches him in the action, we will most definitely do that. But you know, as far as him making a mockery out of the situation and him ruling on that, I think he's going to take that grudge and he's going to win the match due to the being upset all month long over this.
All right, so we're all tied up. We're at a deadlock. Me and Baby say Brandon's going to win. Zach and Payne says Tigray's going to win. I guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow night and find out who's right and who's wrong. That right there is going to be a hell of a match. Anytime Justin Klein and Brandon Savage is out there, there's always some shenanigans going on. I don't expect this to be any different. Tigray really needs to have eyes in the back of his head for this match. But I'm sticking with my prediction. I say Brandon Savage takes it tomorrow night. All right, guys, let's see. Justin said, don't act like Brandon don't win on his own. Well, I mean, we don't really know because Justin's always out there with him. So does he win on his own?
Last month he didn't win on his own.
No, matter of fact,
Justin wasn't there.
Wasn't there and he lost. Ain't that unfortunate?
Well, damn. It's Justin says Savage has the size, experience, and smarts advantage. Not to mention he's pissed the hell off. We'll see how it turns out, Justin. I don't know. I went with y'all though. I think y'all gonna get it done. We're deadlocked. We may have to put a little money on this thing, and at the end of the night, me and Baby gonna split that money when you and Brandon take the Tigray and get him for the 1, 2, 3. But we don't know until tomorrow night. We got to wait and see it happen. We got Justin back. Eric, isn't there a football game the Volunteers are losing you could watch? Damn. Eric, he's calling you out, man. Not only is he calling you out, he's calling your football team out too, man. Heat magnet, dude. That's what he does. Look, let's pull another one of these matches up. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty matches. All these matches are awesome, but these next few matches have titles on the line. Let me see where I'm at here. I'll tell you what, let's go with the Marco Harris, Brandon Toon match. This right here is another main event match on its own. And here's the thing, I don't know if people know this yet. I'm sure some do, but Marco, he's the Premier Pro Junior Heavyweight Champion, but he is now currently the EPW Heavyweight Champion also. He finally wrestled that belt away from Jason Genesis, who is currently and been for a long time the Premier Pro Heavyweight Champion. So we got a little thing there going on between these guys, you know. But let's talk about this match. Y'all give me y'all's thoughts on these two guys, and what do you think about this matchup here?
Hey, that Braden too, man. He's making waves all over the country. You know, I mean, he was just in Mexico just a couple weeks ago, and he is doing a lot of work with Game Changer Wrestling, and I mean, Markel better not underestimate him. But with that being said, I mean, Markel has proved that he's an absolute beast in the ring.
Oh, he's a hell of an athlete, man. Markel is one hell of an athlete, and I don't think he's even got close to reaching his full potential yet. That dude is going to be dangerous.
He's a star. He's a rising star. I mean, it's just in the making.
Right. And Toon, you know, you're talking about all the places he's been. He's also been in, he was had a little segment in the Hills TV show on Stars. Yeah. And that's the thing. Damian Wayne. He also had a little thing. And these are guys that y'all bring in on a regular basis. Now Damian is retired now. I don't know how long that'll last. I feel like he's already kind of getting the itch just from posts I've seen. But y'all, that's one thing I say about Premier Pro. Y'all bring in these different talent for the fans. It's not just the same guys over and over and over. Y'all do a real great job at bringing in talent from all over the place, man. And I think that goes a long way. I think that's one of the reasons that the fan base is growing like it is. It's steady. It hadn't waned any, and it's steady been growing since y'all started. And that's got a lot to do with it, man. People get sick of seeing the same guys over and over, you know. There's only so many ways so many times you can shuffle those cards with the same guys. You need an influx of new talent coming in.
Absolutely.
And not just new talent, but guys and girls that actually know how to work, that look the part. And I mean, they're not your $5 and a hot dog person. I mean, these folks are traveling hours and hours to come to little old Dyer, Tennessee, Crawford, Tennessee. And we take pride in that, and that's a big thing. We try to switch it up, and really we got a group of the best folks around here. So the only way to get them better is to bring in people that are better than them, and they're not around here. They're out, and that's what we plan to do, is bring them in and get our guys and girls better, and then put on some of the best matches you can see in West Tennessee.
And y'all do, man. Like I said, y'all built a hell of a track record so far. I don't see it falling off. Look, Dave says Marco's going to steamroll Braden Toon. Well, we know who Dave's pick is. I don't know, man. I'll be honest with you. Toon was one of the guys on the Premier Pro versus New South show. He was one of the guys that I was more impressed with. I mean, really, this dude here is good. He's really good. He can kind of do it all.
He's about like a Samoa Joe.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's thick, he's stocky, he's not short, but with his build, until you get up next to him, you kind of think he ain't as tall as he is. But I'm like you, he is like a Samoa Joe style. Samoa Joe, the build on him, his frame. But he's talented, man. He didn't just he can wrestle and he can fly too. I was highly impressed with him with the Premier Pro New South show a while back. He was one of the guys that I was most impressed with. Look, Justin's back. He says, "Oh God, I'm not going to sit here and listen to the Marking for Marco segment. I'll be sending in a video to Premier Pro Wrestling after the show." Say, you should have sent it in early. We could have played it on here. You always waiting, man. Always waiting. Justin's just eating this thing up. He's already back, and he says, "Dave, are you on medication?" You should be. Justin don't cut no slack. He goes after everybody. He's an equal opportunity pisser offer, y'all.
Yeah. That's Justin Klein for you.
Dave comes back and he says, "Yes, it's called Reality Pill." There you go, Justin. Dave's paying tit for tat with you, dude. Well, look, we're going to pull this one down, and we're going to get to the two of the biggest matches, I think, on the card. All of them's great matches, but these two here, $1 Million Baby. This one is all you, girl. We're going to pull this up. This lady has had your belt for several months now, and finally, y'all are coming together, going to go toe-to-toe and head-to-head tomorrow night. Give us your thoughts on this matchup, girl. How you feeling?
Well, there's a lot of aggression there that's ready to come out. Last month in Bradford, it was supposed to be me and Autumn versus her and an opponent of her choosing, or partner, and she didn't show up. So I feel like she's been ducking and dodging me. And tomorrow night, I plan to get my revenge and to take my belt back where it belongs, hopefully. And if she wants to get dirty, hey, baby gets dirty too. Let's play.
There you go. And I feel like you. I feel the same way. I feel like that. I feel like there was some manufactured excuses for her not to show up to the show last time. I just feel like that she's worried. And hey, this girl right here, when I talk about the top 5 or 6 ladies around the territory, she has to be right up there at the tip top. She's a former long-time Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion. She's held some other women's titles, and she's held the Premier Pro title for 3 months now, maybe more.
Yeah, and she also took my Liberty Pro belt, so therefore I got some revenge. I need to let off some steam, and Nix, I'm coming for you if you're watching.
Nix, if you're watching, you heard that $1 Million Baby's coming for her belts, all of them, not just the Premier Pro. She's coming for the Liberty Pro too. Guys, that right there is a hell of a matchup. That's one I'm looking forward to, highly looking forward to. That right there, another one that's worth the price of admission on its own. I'm anxious to see how this plays out. And you got to watch her because, like you said, the one thing I know about her is she don't cut no corners on cheating. Whatever it takes to win, she will do it.
Yeah,
you're like Tigray. You kind of need eyes in the back of your head for this match too.
Well, I'm prepared. I'm ready.
Well, look, Eric J's back, and he tells saying to Justin, he said it took 3 guys to hold your tits up for a picture. Damn, Eric's cutting it close now. Eric went straight for the jugular on that one. I did see a picture of Justin Klein. Hey, he was just styling and profiling with his shirt off, man. And damn, man, he's proud of that body, man. But he works hard for that. Hey, I can't say nothing. I'm a big boy too. Justin works hard for that body, like he says. He ain't got time to go to Planet Fitness and all that shit. He's got places to go, people to see, food to eat. Justin lives the life. He does what he says and says what he does. We got Dave. He's back. Let's see what Dave's saying. He said, I can't wait to see this after video. I hope it's better than your modeling earlier. All right, man. Eric and Dave is double teaming on Justin pretty heavy, man. He might have to call Brandon Savage in here and get him commenting on some of this. Justin, you falling by the wayside, man. The guys it's blow for blow, man, and they're working on a knockout on you, dude. You better up your game and come on in this thing. Guys, this is the final match. I'm just going to assume it's going to be the main event. I don't know that for sure. Y'all can correct me if it's not. But this is the match right here. Justin Genesis, long reigning Premier Pro champion, taking on JPJ, Jack Parker Jr. This right here is I'll tell you what, this is a hell of a test for both of these guys, in my opinion. It's a hell of a test for Jason because Jack Parker Jr. is a contender everywhere he goes. He's a contender, and then he's the champion usually. I don't know that he's failed to win any heavyweight title anywhere he's been. Jason Genesis has had this belt, 6-7 months now, maybe a little longer?
That's what I'm going back to look right now. Let's see.
But Jackie is definitely going to be a challenge for him because, I mean, Jackie, he's built like a freaking brick wall, and, I mean, he is no slouch. So it ought to be a heck of a challenge for Jason tomorrow night.
So he's held the belt since March.
Since March. 7 months, working on 7 months. Yeah. He's held that belt. Hey, he held that EPW title for a long time, too. Till Marco finally wrestled it from him. Jason Genesis ain't no joke. I've said it before. He's one of these guys that you need to come see him now because if everything goes right and all the stars align, a few years from now, you're probably only going to see this guy on TV or at a big show somewhere. He's talented, man. And just like Brandon Savage has got Justin Klein, he's always got the goddess with him, and she ain't shy about cheating and helping her man win the belt or keep the belt either. Jack Parker has got his hands full in this one, but I think this is one hell of a matchup. This is one of the things that makes Premier Pro great is because of these type of matchups. This is a matchup right here. it's hard to predict. Even me sitting here, I would be hard pressed to really choose. I'd have to really think about it to choose who I think might win this match. It's a toss up on this one. It's just simple as that, guys.
It'll be a good one for sure.
Yeah, it's different. You know, Jack Parker, he's the hard hitting guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's a technical wrestler. He's moving. So I mean, you know, it's two different styles, and I'm anxious to see it myself.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a matchup. Jason Genesis, he better have his P's and Q's together on this one because, like I said, Jack Parker, everywhere he goes, he becomes the heavyweight champion.
He's not no slouch.
Simple as that. No, this right here is a main event of any show anywhere. And that's the honest truth. This is the main event, could be the main event of any show anywhere. Look, Dave's back and he said, Savage cheats through school. He barely has a vocabulary. He ain't doing nothing. Then he comes back and he says, Genesis, he says, Genesis is going down. So Dave's made his prediction. He believes in Jack Parker Jr. He thinks he's going to take it. I tell you what, guys, this is the main event. This is the last graphic we got. Let's predict again. We've already done the T. Gray and Brandon Savage match. Predict. I'll go last. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Give me a prediction, each one of you guys, on this match.
I'm going with Jackie.
One for Jackie.
You know, I mean, I sit back and I mean, all these matches are just like, dang, who do you pick? On this one, I think I'm going to go with Jason. You know, I mean, he's got the guidance, and like you said a while ago, I mean, she's not scared to get her hands dirty. I mean, she's one of the first ones to hop up on the ring apron and get dirty about the whole situation. You know,
right? Zach, it's on you, man.
Well, I'm fan to go with our premier pro heavyweight champion. I mean, you can take the goddess out of the equation, and you look at all these matches Jason has had through his reign. And, I mean, these guys he's been wrestling, none of them are slouches. I mean, he's been getting some of the best, and he's come out on top every time. Regardless how he comes out on top, each time he has come up with the victory. And I'm putting my money on Jason.
Man, I'll tell you what, it's a hard sell. But I'll be honest with you, baby. You're on your own on this one. I'm going with the fellas. I just think with the goddess in his corner. Have these guys ever met anywhere before? Do any of y'all know if these guys have ever met in a match anywhere, been in the ring together?
I think this is a first time.
There you go. Man, I'm going to stick with Jason, too. I just think right now, with the goddess at ringside that Jackie's going to have to really be on his game at the very top level he's ever been to get by these two. And that's what it is. I mean, Jason, don't get me wrong. He can do this on his own, but when you put her out there with him, it's hard to beat, man. You got
the numbers game always wins.
It's hard to beat, man. I'm going with Jason.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Go ahead, Payne.
Yeah, I think the numbers game is going to turn out to get him. Yeah.
Well, look, Eric's back, and he says y'all apparently got a new sound system. He said new sound system that PPW has sounds amazing. Excited to hear it. Excited to hear it in the fire department. That's tomorrow night, y'all. Everything we've told y'all about is tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Friday night, tomorrow, Dyer, Tennessee, Dyer Fire Department, Premier Pro Wrestling. Go, baby.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, it starts at 7:30. Ticket prices are
$10 front row.
$10 front row and $8 general admission.
368 North Main Street.
368. 368 North Main Street in Dyer at the fire department. We also have new Premier Pro Wrestling t-shirts. Matter of fact, I got one on. It's the breast cancer for October. I don't know if you can do the back.
Oh yeah, we can see it. Them's awesome shirts, man. They're awesome.
We decided to do a pink Premier Pro wrestling shirt for Breast Cancer Month in October. So we will have these. They'll be $20 a piece.
Well, look, guys, it looks like we're gonna probably do this every month before y'all show. If y'all want to, I'm up for it. I ain't got nothing else to do. Just gives me something to do. Keeps me from being bored at night. Next time, get me these addresses and stuff to the fire department, and I'll make up some little graphics so when we're talking about it, we can actually pull the address up and the phone number and wherever people can get tickets at. If someone did want to buy advance tickets for the show, how do they do that?
Well, currently if they want to reach out to me, Baby Zach, or the Premier Pro page, we're marking them down. With that being said, I mean, right now we're almost sold front row seats. There's might be 8 or 10 left. So we've just been reserving them in advance. We're going to try to work on that and have a different kind of program coming soon, hopefully, on where you can actually purchase them ahead of the show and you have the ticket in hand.
Right. Hey, me too. If anybody can't get a hold of these guys or don't know how, hit me up and I'll connect you with one of these guys right here. I'll connect you with any one of the three. We'll make sure you get tickets. Big show tomorrow night, guys. And then, like we said at the start, 2 shows this month. October 27th, excuse me. October 27th. Promote that show again. Plug that show again, y'all.
It's going to be here in Bradford, Tennessee at the Bradford High School. And it's going to be Halloween with the Crawleys. And it's $10 across the board. First come, first serve. We will not reserve no seats or anything there. But we will have bleacher seats and floor seats. And it'll be $10 a ticket. And then we're going to hope to raise a bunch of money and give back to a little girl named Rylan Bolton in our community. And it should be a really good night. We'll have a Halloween costume contest. We have a few things we're going to raffle off to raise some money for the little girl. As you've seen, we're going to have Sean Hoodrich come in. He's never been to Premier Pro, but the dude, he's definitely got the build and the ability to be Premier. So we're going to give him a shot, and he's got some snakes. I mean, I'm not one for the snakes. Him and Stephanie, they're going to put one across them. They're going to get some pictures made, and everybody else that comes out, they can get pictures made with the snakes. That's probably going to be about the biggest surprise. I mean, we're going to have a pretty simple card there. Everybody at Premier is great, so, no matter who shows up, it's going to be a heck of a show. And it'll be at the high school at 7:30. We're going to open the doors probably about 6:15 and try to have it set up where we can do a meet and greet and you can take the pictures and then buy some gimmicks from all the wrestlers that are there. But the biggest goal that night is to raise as much money for this little girl and her family as possible. I mean, because I got kids, and I know if it was one of mine, I would definitely want some support if I couldn't get nothing. Any little thing would help. So no matter if we raise $1 or a few $1,000s, we're finna give them all we can.
That's all you can do, man. Every bit of help counts, and these people are going to get to come out, see an awesome wrestling show, have a great time, and also help some people out in need. It's for a great cause. Everybody come out, pack the high school gym, pack it completely full. Premier Pro always delivers on the pro wrestling. You guys show up and deliver on the help for the little girl. Let's see how much money Premier Pro Wrestling can help raise for this family. Guys, I want to thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all coming on. I enjoy it every time y'all come on. Like I said, looks like this is going to become a monthly thing. So before we do the next one, I'll get with y'all, get me some addresses and some ticket prices and stuff like that, and I'll make up a little graphic and we can pull it up so people can actually see it when we're saying it. Guys, tomorrow night, big show, Premier Pro Wrestling, Dyer, Tennessee, the Dyer Fire Department. Be there. Always an awesome card, awesome talent, great food, great fun. Guys, I appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all know that.
Letting us come on here, Buster.
Most definitely.
No problem, guys. I know y'all got families and stuff to do, so y'all have a good night, and I'll see you. I'm going to say it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
We better
I'm gonna
see.
say it.
See
I'm
you
coming,
tomorrow.
dude. And unless some crazy shit happens, I will be there. We will definitely be there tomorrow night. I can't wait. Guys, y'all have a good night and take it easy.
Be safe, Buster. We'll see y'all tomorrow night.
All right, guys. You heard it. Premier Pro. October 27th, the Bradford High School. Come out for this show. Help this little girl, help her family. You'll see some great pro wrestling action. It'll be for a good cause. You'll have a great time. I guarantee it. And tomorrow night, Dyer, Tennessee, the Dyer Fire Department, Premier Pro Wrestling is back, and it's always a show you do not want to miss. Be there tomorrow night. Dyer, Tennessee, Dyer Fire Department, Premier Pro Wrestling. All right, guys, I promoted my stuff early today. Y'all know October 25th, I got Terry Golden and David Jett back. We're going to find out everything there is to know about Memphis Championship Wrestling. On Tuesday, the 24th, the day before that, we got the final PKAW, KAW Reunion Tour Show update. The show is the 26th of October at the Slide and Ride Rodeo Arena. And Wednesday, October 18th, I've got Harry Clapp, the owner, the booker, the founder, MCW, Osceola's Mid-Southern Championship Wrestling. He's a wanted man, and we're going to find out why. Eric, I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate everybody who commented, even you, Justin Klein. You know, you always come after me, but you my boy, dude. I love you. You a heat magnet, and heat draws money. That's what wrestling's all about. Guys, y'all have a good night. Y'all take it easy, and we'll see y'all next Wednesday.